What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, you already know. I'm back with another one on Me TV 1.0. If you're new to the channel, you already know, hit that sub and show some love, you hear me? And if you've been rocking with the channel, you've been here, like and share if you care. I appreciate every view. I appreciate every comment. I appreciate every like, man. So y'all keep joining me with this journey to get my channel to the top. You don't gotta be at the top. I'm just trying to get it up. You feel what I'm saying? But I appreciate it. Y'all want to donate to the channel, the link in the description. But I ain't gonna hold you no longer. We got a very, very sad story today. We have 27-year-old Shakia Allen. She was shot multiple times on Sunday at around 3 p.m. on Whitelaw Place in Parkville as she tried to get away from her attacker. She passed away on the scene. A graphic video of the incident was posted on social media, and in the video you can hear the neighbors yelling at the suspect, trying to prevent the incident. The victim yelled that she tried to get a protective order, or she has a protective order against him. It was horrific and appalling that someone would do something like this, that someone openly in public. The way the crime was committed was crazy. It was over the top. Right now the investigation is ongoing, as you can see. But I'm gonna let y'all look at these news clips, and I'm gonna be back with my commentary. You heard?
Down in a Parkville apartment complex over the weekend. As WMAR2 News' Jeff Hager reports, the victim had recently been involved in a domestic violence dispute.
The shooting came here in this Parkville apartment complex in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday, and after the shots rang out, the gunman didn't appear to be in a hurry to make his getaway.
And I saw a guy walking very casually with a gun in his hand.
By the time police responded, the damage had been done.
When officers arrived, they located a female suffering from apparent gunshot wounds in the parking lot of the establishment. The victim was pronounced deceased here on scene.
In the initial stages of the investigation, police said they didn't feel there was anything random about this shooting. They believed that the victim had been targeted. Police have now identified the victim as 27-year-old Shakia Allen, and court records suggest that in recent months, police had been to her former home on Bayberry Road for multiple domestic disturbances. In late February, police responded to a report that her ex-boyfriend had assaulted her while she was trying to move her things out of the home. When they arrested him the next day, he surrendered a handgun that he had holstered inside his waistband. While police still haven't named a suspect in her murder, just last week a hearing for a protective order involving both parties was dismissed when they both failed to appear in court. In Baltimore County, Jeff Hager, WMAR2 News.
Now, if you made it this far, man, hit that sub, show some love, like and share. If you care, drop down in the comments and let me know where you watching and where you listening from, man. This is a crazy, crazy situation. It wasn't documented how long these two was together, but they worked at the Amazon warehouse out there in Baltimore together. They actually met at the job. And this is a crazy, insane situation where somebody could be so mean and so heinous and so reckless to the point to where they get mad and take someone's life. Look, man, I say this all the time, and I'm gonna keep saying this as long as I do stories like this. As long as I do stories like this, I'm gonna tell any woman that's watching, any woman that made it this far, to protect yourself. You gotta get you a weapon, get you a firearm, get you some pepper spray, Also get you a taser. Get as many weapons as you need, because you never know when you're gonna need them. You could leave your taser and your pepper spray in the car. You could leave your pepper spray on your keychain or your taser in your car. You could have a pocket knife, taser, pepper spray, firearm. You need to take these measures of protections, because now you see these guys don't care. They're ruthless. Now, if we go back in the days, yes, this stuff was happening back in the days. It definitely was. But it wasn't never happening to this rate. And it was never happening for these small of a reasons. A lot of time when this stuff happened, it was serious heartbreak, serious things that went on. You feel me? But nowadays, you don't see a lot of serious things. Whatever this was that he got into it with this woman about was definitely something that could have be talked over. He's been seen in pictures on her Instagram page, on his Instagram page, and social media pages, having a great relationship with her 3 kids. And I don't think any of these kids was his, but she was a very upbeat, vibrant person. You know how you have a guy that's kind of like in the middle. He don't know where he want to go with his life, but then he's with a woman that's very definite and a hustler, go getter, and she knows where she's going. This is one of those type of situations. He probably felt that she was the best girl he was gonna ever get, but therefore he chose to be the same guy that he was, versus changing up and growing a life with this individual. He wanted to seem like he wanted to have his cake and eat it too. But we don't know the exact details, but just me being a man and understanding what I did and what I went through as a young man, I'm pretty sure he wanted his cake and eat it too. You can see she's a very attractive young lady. You can see that she's a very put together young lady. And more that these guys get rejected, the more and more you see things like this. This is a very, very heinous crime. This is a very unfortunate crime. But like I said, if you enjoy these stories, you enjoy stuff like this, man, hit that like, hit that sub, and share. But what I'm about to do is I'm about to continue reading the rest of the report. It's not very long, but I want y'all to get the exact reports so y'all could know what the report says. Right now, the investigation is ongoing. As you can see, we have a suspect. It's pretty apparent who it is. Our detectives are doing everything they can to track down the suspects and to bring him in, McCullough said. According to court records obtained by 11 News, the victim's Allen had filed for a protective order in August of 2023. Those orders warned against going near, contacting, or harming the person who filed the complaint. House of Root, an organization that advocates for victims of domestic violence, provided context to the protective order. We strongly advocate that the continued strengthening of systems that enable law enforcement and courts to better protect victims of intimate partner violence. While protective orders are an important aspect of the safety net for victims, our community needs to turn its focus on holding accountable those responsible for the violence. According to the court records, the final order was not granted in Allen's case. In this case, there was an intermediate order here. Interim order here, my bad. My understanding that they had a hearing back on April 15th and one showed up for that. Of course, it was thrown out, and 6 days later, she was murdered. Now you can see why these order of protections are not important. It's more important for you to protect yourself, man. Be smart, make the right moves. If you feel like it's too much tension, if you feel like this person is already pushed to the edge, move accordingly, bring a weapon, be safe. But this is a crazy situation, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer, man. I appreciate every like, every sub, every comment, every view. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna get this channel up. You already know, you feel what I'm saying? If you want to donate further, Cash App, the link is in the description. And like I said, I appreciate it. But women, let me say this one more time before I go. You heard? Y'all need to protect yourself. Protect yourself, protect y'all kids. Even grown men carry weapons to protect themselves. So that should show you that you should also carry a weapon. But I'll be back with another one on Me TV 1.0. You heard?